Protocol? Protocol, where are you?
Take your pick. You'll find no second-rate items at Wagner's.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good. Protocol? Protocol, where are you? Where are you? Where are you, Kesemika? These bombs, so heavy. Protocol? Protocol, where are you? Cleo is a brave girl today. I found a really weird-looking lizard. Want me to show it to you?
Wind go with you.
These bombs, so heavy.
Hard work is all there is to the craft.
Protocol? Protocol, where are you?
Take your pick. You'll find no second-rate items at Wagner's.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good.
Listo. A ver qué han
These
puesto.
bombs, so heavy.
¿Qué han puesto? ¿Qué han puesto? Ya, rito de la linterna. Se agotan la receta de los negativos. Nada, esto nada. Rito de la linterna. El origen de las linternas. A tu lado me siento seguro que es esto. ¿Qué? O sea, tengo que hacer el evento para luego reclamar a esos personajes. Ya. Ok, tengo que hacer estas misiones. Irá. A ver. Rey de las alas doradas. Ok. Vamos a hacer las misiones entonces. Rito de la linterna. Que las lámparas, linternas, lámparas. Que la misma cosa. Vamos a ver al Xiao. Xiao, papacito. ¿Dónde está? Aquí, en la posada, donde siempre está. Entonces primero hacerse las misiones. Después se va farmeando lo que pide. Bueno, vamos a ver de qué trata este evento porque yo no tengo ni idea. Ni vi videos. Vamos a encontrarnos. ¿En quién nos vamos a encontrar? Con Xiao. ¿Con Kiriruchi? ¿Con Kiriruchis endemoniados o qué? Ok.
Is it just Paimon, or is there something weird about those hilly trails over there?
Se ven más malignos.
Paimon thinks so too. We've seen plenty of hilly trails before, and they're always the bad guys. But this is different. Uh-oh. This is right by the Wangshu Inn too. Oh, the guests are in great danger. Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty.
¿Ya?
Let's go take care of them.
¿Escucha bien ya?
Let's dance. La la la. La la la. Ta ta ta.
Debe ser el micrófono. No sé cómo arreglar. Mejor entonces voy a quitar el micrófono. No tengo micrófono bueno.
Hey, seems like people are gathering over there. Oh, wonder what they're doing.
Allá hay gente reuniéndose. ¿Qué estarán haciendo?
Whoa! See that guy in the mask? He scared off all the hilly trolls.
Parece como si hubiera usado una técnica AD.
You mean like Xiao?
Como Xiao,
Now
ahora
that you
que lo
mention
dice, la
it,
máscara
this
que
guy's
lleva es
mask is
parecida a
kind
la
of similar
suya.
to the one that he wears, but the magic he was using
Pero la
seemed even
técnica que
more
usó parecía
adeptus
más
than
de
Xiao's.
que la de Xiao.
Shall we
Vamos
go
a
say
hablar
hi?
con él. Ok. ¿Qué está haciendo, señor raro?
Hello! Allow us to introduce ourselves. This is...
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the duty of the Adepti. Think nothing of it. I certainly don't.
Ok.
Wait, who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection it seems that we have not met.
My name's Paimon, and this is my sidekick.
One sees. One too shall introduce oneself, for it is good manners to comply.
Está bien.
The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars, though one is better known to one's followers as Star Snatcher. One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross. Now, tell me that which you wish for.
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Leela were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant people's wishes too?
No.
There are different levels of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than the mountains, clouds, and moon? Yet, it is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one's followers, and only then make your verdict.
Bueno, a ver, señor, ¿qué tiene usted que decir? Hombre creyente.
Have you seen the Master of Stars in action? His power truly hails from the divine. I
Bueno, no
believe
tanto.
that now there is finally some hope for my ailing father. Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need. A true Adeptus, no doubt about it. Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Boo Pharmacy's prescriptions was like night and day, I tell you.
Yeah.
Once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mistflower in it, though. Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. My father will recover soon, I just know it. Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques as offerings. But my father's life is worth much more than a few old relics, right?
Okay. ¿Cómo vas con tus trazos?
Do you want to come fish blasting with me?
Ahora vamos a hablar con Comerciante Crédito.
The Millilith don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around, do they? I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. So I asked the Master of Stars if he would make the journey with me, as presumptuous as that was. Reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. We didn't have the slightest bit of trouble the whole journey. It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the services of a god is a monumental affair. Just look at the Rite of Descension. So I can accept it, but I doubt that most from outside of Liyue would be willing to.
¡Qué descarado! Sinvergüenza. A ver esta vieja, mujer creyente.
A life full of hope and purpose. Oh, are you believers too? After my fiance had been left, I cried every day. But then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiance and casting the ashes into the ocean at sunrise. I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. This is not some sort of positive thinking
La
trick.
dejó por otra y ella sigue esperando que vuelva.
I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an offering. After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiancé back, in which case I wouldn't need it anyway.
Bueno.
What do you think? One's adherents may exaggerate a little, but they speak from the heart.
De su imaginación.
Surely you jest. There was once a senior adeptus, Xie Wuliang, known to the people as Liangzi. He said this: all things are connected. That which mortals call imagination is merely the bridge betwixt the spiritual and the material. In other words, their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality.
No.
Does this
No
make
entiendo.
things clearer?
Nope. It makes
Exacto, estoy
them
con
way
Paimon.
more complicated. But basically what you're saying is that their wishes can come true, right?
Indeed. You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
Okay. So we also have one other question.
Oh? You need but ask.
Hey, isn't that a bit inappropriate?
Indeed. It would be inappropriate for one to remove
Me
one's
salió,
mask.
que se quite la máscara, que no le dé la cara.
Wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil. One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
Ah, got it.
Now then, what are your wishes?
Voy a ponerle quiero ser rica. Le voy a poner eso.
Now, hold on a second. What about your brother?
This is a common mortal sentiment. That you hail not from Liyue is manifest in your appearance, but one senses their materialistic influence upon you. So be it. This wish is not beyond one's power to grant. But first, one must see some proof of your faith.
What's that supposed to mean?
A ver.
The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truths that lie beyond them. Should you fail to perceive one's hidden meaning, then regrettably, one may lend you no aid.
No, no lo tengo tanta rabia al odio.
What do we do? Hyman doesn't understand him at all.
Creo que quiere moras.
Oh, that's right. Some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay a pretty sum for the Adeptus help.
No, pues así que sí me va a volver rica, o sea, me gasta mi plata y que...
over anymore, and we don't have anything valuable enough on us. You don't even have a vision. Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food, can they?
Para ella, todo es comida.
Yep, a tasty snack is sure to work.
Todo es comida para
Why don't we head
ella.
over to Wanwan Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes in?
Cierto, yo no he recogido las recetas nuevas. A ver. ¿Qué dice? ¿Dónde tengo que ir para las recetas nuevas? Sí, no, hay varias, hay como 5, ya me las han enviado la imagen, pero no las he ido a reclamar. Sí, luego te mando las imágenes. Bueno, si quieren seguir viendo, compartan. Si no, nada. Nada es gratis. Nada es gratis en la vida. Vamos a la biblioteca. Tarará, tarará.
Y una bomba.
So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
¿Cómo?
Yes.
¿Qué pasa acá?
Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage.
Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again.
Ver mi dulce voz, escuchar mi dulce voz no es gratis. Hay que practicar.
Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Was it Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti? Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself?
Igual. Vamos esta, no es de
What's
fiar.
so fishy about him?
¿Para qué necesitamos a un Adeptus? Sí, tiene toda la razón.
That's a good point. None of the other Adepti we've met seemed like they needed anything from anyone. Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out something about this guy that we can use.
Ok. Ahí hay que hablar con ella.
So, are you buying or not?
Hey there! We'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti.
Huh. Since when did that? You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that shelf over there.
Ok, nos van a poner a leer libros. ¿Qué tengo que hacer? Ah, buscar el libro. Ok. Veamos por aquí. Acá está. Ay. ¿Me salió? ¿No lo cogí? Ahí.
This is the one. Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
A ver, vamos a ver.
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, was his memory preserved.
Ciao. Ok, ya está. Eran varios, ya quedó bien.
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of adepti who defend Liyue. Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you?
Habla de unos demonios, habla de algo relacionado con el karma, menciona a un Yaska que sobrevivió.
So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today. Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Star Snatcher guy? No, surely not.
No,
he
nada
doesn't
que
exactly
ver.
give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years.
Habla de unos demonios, habla de
The
unos
book
demonios.
says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations. All of which sound pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second. Paimon wonders if... Do you think those super evil hilly trolls we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking about?
No sé.
The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony. It's so tragic. After everything they went through and all their years of protecting Liyue, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead. Yep, Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points. So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil-looking hilly trolls come from? And 2, what does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right? Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Dwayne Karst and let the truth shine through in its full glory.
Estás muy metida en el personaje, Paimon.
To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real Adeptus. His exorcism technique seemed real enough at least. But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first, just to be sure. Alright, let's head back to Wangqiu Inn.
Vamos otra vez con mataderas. Antes de eso, a ver si es verdad que hay nuevos libros. A ver. Yo que se supone que los había comprado todos. No, nada. Todos comprados. Con esta no se puede hablar. Me engañan, me estafan. Vamos otra vez acá. Dime, mi amor.
Hombre.
Todo.
¿Borro todo?
Todo está mal.
¿Borro?
¿Sí?
¿Todo?
Fíjate. Mira cómo está escrito. Vamos a hablar otra vez con el charlatán. Los quema a todos.
Flee at my command, foul demon.
Faltan letras, bebé. Está todo mal escrito. ¿Ah?
Flee! Why won't you flee?
Okay. A ver, ¿qué pasará?
Uh-oh. Looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here too.
Como siempre. Ay,
Dumpty Dumpty go!
By royal decree.
No, me voy a quemar.
Oh, I don't get
Me
it.
voy a quemar.
Why didn't the sigil of permission do anything? Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in intensity?
¿Acaso se volvió más
Sigil of
potente?
permission, huh? Now why does that
El
sound
sello del
familiar?
permiso. Ah, cuando nos dieron nosotros el sello del permiso.
Right. It's a keepsake of the Adepti. So it must still contain traces of their
¿Te
power.
imaginas que me muero ahí quemada?
No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier.
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adeptal power is not in full flow. Were one but given another opportunity...
Well, as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil hilly churls over there. Should we leave them to you then?
Pues sí.
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's
qué
adeptal
raro.
powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
So you were just bragging after all. We were right to be suspicious. Come on, Traveler. Looks like it's up to us. Use your elemental sight and hunt them down.
Ah, bueno. Vamos a buscar monstruos por ahí. Ah, están ya. Ay, Dios mío.
La la la.
Déjame en paz. Por ti no vengo.
La la la. Oh, it's that conqueror of demons again. No wonder. Paimon was just wondering who could have made such short work of these hilly churls.
Me estás
Let's see what a real
molestando.
Adeptus has to say about all
Déjame en
this.
paz.
No, se está ahogando.
Se ahogó. Hola, ¿qué tal, papichurro?
It's you. I remember you. I was purging
No,
some
pues ni
living
modo que
beings
no.
that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. What's going on? But you were exorcising demons. How is that
¿Para
causing
qué?
trouble?
that is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
Mutations? Karma? Does that mean... Yeah! Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he? So...
A mí me gusta.
So that means...
La verdad, no soy buena detallando de que las voces de los juegos. Voy a la jugabilidad, al contenido. No me interesa si está en inglés, japonés, chino, mandarín, lo que sea, de español. No me interesa.
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago. All things are impermanent, and to exist is to
Ahí
suffer.
está la más.
We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears.
Soy yo, le cambiaron la
My
voz.
comrades who have passed
Porque en
on
la
would
otra
see
versión
your
como que se le
tears as a
sentía
stain
como
upon
más
their
de hombre,
legacy.
más serio.
Oh,
Está más de niño. Bueno, da igual.
sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
Wait! Take us with you!
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Be a big help!
Yo apenas estoy empezando, no sé de qué trata. Estoy haciendo la
No
misión.
need. I'm used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Well then... Oh! Consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now. Please?
Well,
Ay, él me
come
da
on
miedo.
then.
Es como de esos tipos que dice,
So, Xiao, you've
sígueme,
been
pero si
suffering
cometes
from the
errores
bad
te pego una
karma
paliza.
all this time?
Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this.
Oh, mira, vamos a ir
But
a
in
un
recent years,
dominio.
other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I must reflect on this.
Ya. A ver. Tal cual. Siento que la han cambiado. La otra vez en la otra misión se parecía como más serio, como más mandón.
Ooh, this place gives Paimon
miedo.
goosebumps.
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of All Evil to relieve this place of its karma.
Qué bonito.
You must remain calm. Do not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath of bygone gods.
Ok. No podemos dejarnos corromper por toda esa mala energía. Ay, voy a hacer con él. Refinar un arma o conseguir una nueva. Pues la verdad, sabes que a mí me sale algo para hacer un arma, la hago y la refino. O sea, a lo que voy es, por ejemplo, si me sale un libro, lo hago y claro, lo aumento, le aumento el rango. Es que si lo saco se escucha con eco. El micrófono está malo. A ver, cama divino, tendrás azote de todos los males activados y perderá vida constantemente. Sin embargo, debido a los efectos del karma divino, se va a recuperar vida cuando inflija daño a los enemigos. Ok. Si me pongo la máscara, voy perdiendo vida. ¿Qué tengo que hacer? ¡Ay, ay, Dios mío, santo bendito! Ya. Ok. Ok. Ay, yo quiero este personaje, me muero por tenerlo. Muero por tener este personaje. Lo muero por tenerlo. Sí sé, caramba, ni quiero superar a jugar Genshin. Ay, 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 ay. Lo que pasa es que, bueno, yo la espada que tiene Razor y el libro que tiene Clip, que son así, los he refinado y cuando me sale para hacer otro lo hago y lo aumento de rango, porque da más. Sí, eso estoy viendo. Pero está súper, no sé, me encanta. Lo tengo que tener, me encanta. Es del típico que me encanta porque solamente pego golpes, es súper rato. Pego golpes y ya. A mí me encanta esto. Pegar golpes y listo, nada más. Con Clee me cuesta, porque me cuesta, no sé, pero me gusta su físico.
That must be the power you got for being a vigilant yaksha, right? Hyman's just realized that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time too.
O sea que cuando tiene esa máscara
I am aware of no adeptus by such a name.
se le va consumiendo vida, pero golpeo este y ¿dónde está para subir?
We'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
Ok. ¡Ay! Me voy a morir. Ya, ¿a dónde voy? ¿Dónde vas? Ay, Dios mío, santo bendito, me muero. ¡Úpale! Me encanta. Sí, pero yo siento que a mí no me da la... No sé, la clean me cuesta. No te caigas. Hola. Ay, no, lo tengo que tener. Me encanta su modalidad de ataque. Y si siquiera uno se la pasa haciendo esto, leí que supuestamente cada vez que hacía eso se quitaba vida. O sea, pero yo no veo que se quite vida. O sea, se quita vida es por... Ay, Dios. Por la máscara, ¿no? Pero no se quita vida cada vez que salta.
Useless.
El vaporizado, sí, el vaporizado quita bastante. Pero me gusta más la combinación que hace con el electro. Por eso me he empeñado bastante con Clee y con la Fish. Lanzo su pájaro y lanzando fuego siento que baja un montón. Ok. ¿Le quitó el escudo rápido? Bueno, ¿eso fue porque estoy en dominio o porque se lo quita así? Si se lo quita así es una bestia. Déjame salir. Supuestamente recoge vida cada vez que le pega a un enemigo.
It is good that we came here. An unusual number of living things had fallen under infernal influence. Had we not arrived in good time, the consequences would have been unthinkable.
Ese es el Thank you, ese no lo tengo. Pero no sé. No me gusta.
Now, this Star Snatcher you speak of. What is the situation?
Ah, solamente es acá. Y fuera de lo mío, entonces se le quita vida así o no.
To think that people could be so easily deceived by such blatant lies.
As an Adeptus, do you have the power to grant wishes, Yao?
The Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the Adepti for boons unearned. Millennia ago, the ancestral people of Liyue asked for nothing more than the strength to defend the land they called their home.
To be honest, an Adepti who grants people's wishes is probably more appealing to people nowadays.
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern.
¿No?
I concern myself only with following Rex Lapis's original decree.
Oops. Paimon spoke without thinking again. Oh, one more thing. That fake Adeptus has a sigil of permission. It's what it uses to exorcise demons.
Wait. Truly? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. It is no wonder they have been congregating here. If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate his sigil of permission.
Great minds think alike! Paimon agrees. We've got to show that trickster what you get for trying to fool us. And it just so happens that we've got a real Adeptus with us too. If Xiao were to teach Star Snatcher a lesson, you can bet he'll never dare to pose as an Adeptus ever again.
No. Solamente el nombre, ladrón.
I only slay demons. I do not kill mortals.
Who said anything about killing him?
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could convince him to cease his wicked ways. I possess an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body, that one might cultivate oneself in a waking dream. But it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others.
Whoa! Now that's a real Adepti art for ya!
A ritual must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items. A censer, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature.
Reduce the temperature. Oh, some mist flowers will probably do, right? But as for the censer and the 7 lamps... probably not the kinds of things they're gonna just stumble across in the wild.
Do you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside a merchant road on the southern face of Mount Tianheng? The ancestors of the people of Liyue built shrines there to honor the Yakshas. You should still be able to find some ceremonial items there. Once you have found them, meet me at the Yaksha statues after nightfall, and I will teach you how to use this art.
Entonces a reunir cosas para hacer el castigo. Ya, o sea, están diciendo que el evento trata de castigar al tipo ese que es un charlatán. Ah, yo quiero a Xiao. Ojalá me salga. Si no me sale, supuestamente lo tengo asegurado en este banner. Sí o sí me tiene que salir. El próximo que es que el... ¿Cómo es? Keki. Ese ya la tengo a ella, así que no voy a tirar. Tiraría solamente por el veneno. Porque me quiero su primera constelación. ¿Qué pasó? A ver, vamos a viajar. A ver, ¿qué cuentan? Acá carga demasiado. Siempre que me uno a partidas con personas de PC y de móvil, a mí me carga mucho. No soy P2P, pero a 1000. No gasto nada. Nunca, en un juego he metido dinero, la verdad. Para ser sincera.
The spirit soars the mountains high, while the body rests as
Creo
the
que la
world
idea
goes
es esta, o sea,
by.
es un juego, tratar de hacerlo, ¿no? Ya pues los que tienen dinero, los que quieren tenerlo todo, pero yo siento que como que tenerlo todo, entonces que es la gracia tuya de mirar si lo vuelven a repetir, volver a conseguir las cosas.
Sorry to interrupt you, but...
Well, I'll be. Isn't that something? A pair walk into a
Y ese
shrine,
señor vive en esa casa destruida.
neither to seek nor worship gods or adepti, but to pilfer the tools of worship for their own ends.
We know it's rude to ask, but we just need them for a short while. Honest.
For the dream trawler ritual, I trust.
How'd you know that?
I have been in the shrine for far longer than you would expect. Perhaps as a reward for my faithfulness, I have been endowed with some understanding of the
Sí.
adepti arts.
Siempre que voy a dominio, siempre soy la última en entrar.
It matters not. Take what you need. It is a fortuitous thing that these items may be of service to you. They serve little purpose here, in any case.
¿Hay algo que le preocupa, señor?
Nothing that you need concern
Yo creo
yourself
que a
with.
construir la casa porque
Please,
está destruida el
take what you
santuario.
wish.
Listo. Vamos a tomar esto. Una vez no me... no, ayer creo que hice un dominio, no me esperaron y me quedé afuera. Se murieron todos.
At
Se
least it
murieron
isn't as run
todos.
down as the shrine. So,
Okay.
next, we just need to grab the 7 star lamps, right? The sooner we start, the sooner we'll be done.
Listo. Tengo que buscar acá cosas. Mira, esta es la... ¿Cómo se llama? Ay, se me mala recordando nombres. Ok, ¿qué tengo que hacer? Buscar cosas por acá. Dice, recoge las lámparas, unas para el ritual. ¿Dónde están las lámparas? Ah, son estas, imagino. Ajá. Ok. 2. Acá, por ejemplo, mira, ya ahorré. ¿Cuántos deseos he ahorrado ya? 22. 22 he ahorrado. Y con lo que den del evento, y no sé si estarán dando, no sé qué más, con el login, los que alcance. Si llega a salir. Si no, ni modo. A esperar. Vamos a recolectar lamparitas. ¿Ya? ¿Son todas? Falta una. Ok. Me pasé una. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Acá está.
Hyman thinks we've got
Listo.
all the ones we can use now. But let's say bye to that guy before we leave, shall we?
Esta es la, ¿cómo era? Era moredeadora de vientos, ¿cómo era? De aires, nubes.
I presumed that once you had acquired what you came for, you would forget about me and simply be on your way.
Okay.
It's that guy's voice. Hello?
Qué susto.
Where are you?
My physical form ceased to exist over 1,000 years ago. What you witnessed earlier was an illusion, created by the adepti art known as mortal
Sí,
lingering.
sí, hay que rezarle a Dios, a los dioses y a yo no sé a quién más, hasta el inframundo también a ver si te sale.
Lamps and sensor used in the mortal lingering ritual. My form is no longer visible to you.
Entonces,
I was once a junior in the Order of the Yakshas, bestowed with the name Pervases by Rex Lapis himself.
okay.
Yet my strength failed, and I was slain in battle. Today is the anniversary of my death. My last wish was to see a modern Liyue, and so I took the liberty of performing this ritual here. That aside, you were sent here by the Conqueror of Demons, were you not?
Qué suerte, yo quería la gané, no me salió.
Each other then?
Me
I
salió aquí.
sense his aura upon you. That and the heavy burden of his karma. Even after all these millennia, he still must endure such tremendous suffering. I am truly ashamed.
Don't say that, Pervases. You sacrificed your life for Liyue, didn't you?
¿En serio?
Life is a precious thing, yes. But when I think of the burden that the Conqueror of Demons must bear, death seems to me to have been the easy way out.
¿Por qué todos son aves? Son tres. A ver, estos que son aves. Creo tres. ¿No?
I apologize. Birthdays are joyful occasions, but by the same token, it is hard not to be melancholy on the anniversary of one's death. The mortal lingering will not last much longer. Take care, you two, and please pass on my regards to the Conqueror of Demons. If only I could taste some authentic grilled tickerfish once more. By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
Huh? Looks like he's gone then. Paimon really hopes that at least someone will remember Pervases the Yaksha. We should get going. But let's come back here and make an offering sometime.
A ver. ¿Mañana empieza? Creo que no se alcanza, ¿no? A coger todos para Xiao. Alcanzar nomás la mitad. Se alcanza la mitad nomás, creo. Qué mal. Yo creo que no voy a alcanzar a conseguirlo. Ay, ojalá tenga la suerte que tuve con Dilu. Que al tiro 10 ya me haya salido.
¿Tienes el borrador allá?
Ojalá me salga. Abajo. No sale la misión. Se me bugueó. Se me bugueó. ¿Qué pasó?
Ta ta ta, ta ta ta.
Ah, cierto. De noche. Ya, hagámoslo de noche entonces. No me fijé. ¿Qué hora es? ¿A qué hora se empieza la noche? Aquí no. Ahora sí, vamos. Hola, señor.
Have you gathered the items for the ritual?
Sí, señor.
This sensor and these lamps. Their designs are flawless. Almost as if they were made specifically for use in the Adepti arts. Where did you...
Oh, and, he says hi.
Pervases.
Pervas.
Yes. This does have the hallmarks of something Pervases might do. As I thought, it seems that he could not leave Liyue behind, either. I hope that its present state will allow him to rest in peace. Well then, let us begin preparing for the ritual. Place the sensor in the middle, and surround it with the 7-star lamps. Adorn the area with the items of abject cold. Once this is done, we shall proceed.
Yeah.
Yes, this will do. Now, the next step is the key to performing Dream Trawler. There are 4 steps to performing this ritual. Offering incense, meditation, incantation, and loosing an arrow.
Seems like a real rigmarole.
Adepti arts are the product of millennia of study by Adepti. Do not dismiss their mystical workings as rigmarole. Failure to take this seriously could cause the technique to devour one's own body, or cause the spirit to be sundered from one's flesh permanently.
Me está mandando al matadero.
Stop talking. I'm sorry.
When offering the incense, we place the incense into the censer with reverence for Rex Lapis in our hearts. Meditation is to empty ourselves of trivial thoughts, and to focus on the target of the art we are performing. Then we shall recite the incantation in a loud voice. Devayaksha, bring forth sin.
¡Qué miedo!
Finally, we will loose an arrow towards each of the Yaksha statues to enlist their authority for our contract. If all goes well, Star Snatcher's soul will be brought forth shortly. If you have no other questions, let us begin.
O sea que me tengo que equipar una con flecha. Y acá tengo la ficha. Ok, yo no me acuerdo qué fue lo que dijo. A ver, ofrecer incienso.
Then we meditate. Paimon really doesn't want to think about that fraud. Bring forth sin! Okay. It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist. So we just fire 1 arrow each at the glowing parts, right?
Okay. Ay, estoy mal apuntando.
We finished the ritual! And we followed all the instructions to the letter.
Okay.
Close enough.
Más o menos.
Leave the rest to me. You two get ready to greet him.
Okay, quiere decir que vamos a pelear.
There is one. Huh? You two look familiar. What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless. Dead. Impossible. One was just lying in peaceful repose at Wangshu Inn. Wait, that must be it. Of course it must. As expected of an adeptus such as oneself. One must indeed be in a dream.
There's no helping this guy, is there?
Huh? What is the meaning of this? Do you truly think that one will permit such insolence in one's own dreams?
Alright, time to take him down a peg.
Ok. ¿Qué me toca? ¿Pegarle?
Such impertinence. Hey, stop it! Stop it! Please stop! I surrender! I surrender!
Sigue haciéndote pasar.
No, never again. You almost killed me.
Por poco
I'll never have the misfortune to meet you too. Please, great Adepti, spare my life. I won't do this ever again, I swear it.
We did call your spirit here, but we're not Adepti. He, however, is.
You deceive the masses with quackery. Masquerade as an adeptus. Exorcise demons without exterminating them. And display a callous lack of regard for life.
Lo maté, lo rematé.
You will reap that which you have sown. For those who invite the infernal into their lives, there is no redemption.
You're...
Seems like Shell's got him scared stiff.
Oh, great Adeptus. Might I ask your name?
Es el gran cazador de demonios.
It's truly you. Never in my life did I imagine that I might meet the conqueror of demons, the vigilant Yaksha himself.
You know about Shell?
Of course. My grandfather was a folklorist. I learned the tales of the conqueror of demons at his knee. To this day, I am an avid collector of books concerning the Yakshas. But ever since I discovered a sigil of permission while rummaging through my grandfather's personal effects, at first, I was just imitating the Adepti for fun. But slowly, I began to stray further and further from the righteous path.
Vergüenza.
Huh. So to sum you up, you're Xiao's biggest fan?
Yes. Thank you both for allowing me to witness the conqueror of demons in the flesh. It's like a dream come true.
Pobre.
That wasn't quite our intention.
Oh, great conqueror of demons, please allow me to swear this oath before you. I swear to turn away from evil, to live an honest life, and to never again stain the name of the Adepti.
I will remember your oath. Now go.
Thank you. 1,000 thanks for your forgiveness, and for all that you have done for Leah.
Un viejo amigo de Red Lápiz, no sé.
He seemed very earnest when he was making that oath there. Guess he won't be tricking anyone anymore. Oh, wait. We haven't gotten the sigil of permission back yet. Let's head over to Wangshu Inn first thing tomorrow and look for him.
Imagino. ¿No? No le encuentro más sentido. ¿Es muy larga esta misión?
Star Snatcher. You
Falso de la
the false
máscara.
adeptus who wore a mask? He signed in here under the name Wong Ping An.
Parece un hombre ordinario.
He's already checked out. He said he wished to go on a solo pilgrimage. Ah, yes. He also requested that I give this letter to a traveler who journeys together with a talking fairy, should they come asking for him.
Mira, por lo menos no se llevó el coso. Una hada parlante.
Well, anyway, you must be the traveler. Here's the letter.
How strange that he would leave a letter for us. Is this the final attempt to fool us, maybe? Come on, open it. Paimon's curious. Huh? Seems like he actually left us a few nice trinkets. Along with... Woohoo! The sigil of permission!
Okay.
Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time.
Ya, listo. Su carta me conmovió. Pongámosle.
Anyway, let's go take the sigil of permission to Xiao, shall we?
Ok. Pobrecito. Está comiendo solito.
There you are. We got the sigil of permission back. Do you want to take it?
You have my thanks.
May I take your order, sir?
1 grilled tickerfish.
Certainly. We'll prepare it for you
Es
immediately.
lo mismo que pidió el otro.
Huh. No almond tofu this time? Well, that's not like you.
Tickerfish was Pervasi's favorite dish.
¿Verdad?
I just wanted to see how it tastes.
Huh.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil. Was there anything else? I am accustomed to eating alone.
Uh-huh. And so, Detective Paimon and the trusty traveler solved the case and quietly slipped away.
¿Me teletransportó? Qué raro. No quieren que lo vean. Bueno. Ahí terminó ya, entonces empieza lo que es esto. Bueno. Lo dejamos por acá. Después vemos qué hay. Voy a reunir más deseos y para luego hacer un directo tirando por Xiao. De esta semana no, ¿cuántos días quedan? 6 días. Bueno, antes de que termine tendré que tirar todos los deseos. Anécdota. Ya. ¿Qué? No hay nada.
¿Qué pasó, mami?
Tengo que completar unas misiones, seguro.
¿Qué pasó, mami? ¿Puedes desbloquear? ¿Puedes desbloquear algunas? Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes.
Para la próxima entonces hago el coso para el directo de tirando los deseos por Xiao y me ayudan a compartir. Chao, chao.